All right. The reason that we need those vaccines is this virus is in uncontrolled spread and it's deadly. So today we're reporting 3,895 new cases of the coronavirus. That is our second highest day that we have ever had. It's the highest Thursday that we've had. Today we've also got 34 deaths. That's our third highest day. Yesterday was our highest, and the day before was our second. So we've had our three highest days of COVID fatalities all in a row. And we've had 118 deaths since Monday alone. That's a lot of families that are going to need our help, that need our compassion, that need those green lights they can see when they're driving around, that need those bells at 10 a.m. We also had 416 kids test positive in today's report. The percentage overall has grown so much of kids in our overall cases. We're now at 190,601 total cases. This part's tough. We're now over 2,000 deaths at 2,014. Again, 2,014 Kentuckians that we have lost to this pandemic. They and their families are the reasons that we ought to fight harder each and every day. Our positivity rate now at 10.07%. And I will tell you on the Johns Hopkins website, which again doesn't take our most up-to-date data, we're getting pretty close to qualifying for our own travel advisory. That should tell you where we are and how concerning it is out there. We have the highest number of Kentuckians ever hospitalized, 1,810. That is up 42 from yesterday. 415 Kentuckians in the ICU, 240 fighting for their lives on a ventilator. Next part is the hardest that we do. Today's deaths, 34 of them, and who they include. Again, we're seeing more people in their 60s and even in their 50s and some in their 40s than ever before. So they include 3 individuals from Barron County, a 69 and a 63-year-old man and a 65-year-old woman, an 86-year-old woman from Bell County, an 87-year-old woman and a 93-year-old woman from Caldwell County, a 71 and a 76-year-old woman from Christian County, a 50-year-old man from Crittenden County, a 96-year-old woman from Davis County, an 81-year-old man from Fayette County. Fayette County also has, a 95-year-old woman, a 65-year-old woman, a 96-year-old woman, an 87-year-old woman, a 94-year-old woman, a 93-year-old man, a 90-year-old woman, and a 78-year-old woman. Our prayers are with the Lexington community, hit very, very hard today. Also lost a 101-year-old woman in Graves County, a 64-year-old woman in Greenup, a 69-year-old woman in Hickman, and in Jefferson, a 94 and an 82-year-old woman, 62-year-old man in Marion, a 94-year-old woman in McCracken, 76-year-old woman in Metcalf, 88-year-old man in Oldham, and a 91-year-old woman. And then in Warren County, 88-year-old man, 74-year-old woman, a 92-year-old woman, and an 84-year-old man. Finally, a 68-year-old man in Woodford County. New cases by county, as always, can be found at kycovid19.ky.gov, but 683 in Jefferson, 373 in Fayette, 147 in Hardin, 132 in Kenton, 110 in Boone, 103 in McCracken, 97 in Warren, 84 in Davis, 81 in Madison, 71 in Bullitt, 65 in Perry, 60 in Graves, 59 in Campbell, 59 in Greenup, 54 in Christian, 51 in Hart County. Rest of them can be found on kycovid19.ky.gov.